What I'm going to do is work on this Hannibal Lecter here. I'm going to show you guys some techniques here. Now watch. When you use a nice charcoal pencil, you know, I always get mine at Dick Blick. They've got some great artistic stuff over there. Now check this out. What you want to do is you want to work on this eye. I always put a heavy charcoal into it, and then I'll take and make this eye lashes right here. And you know, you got eyelashes, so you just want to look into it. Kind of crease it in a little bit like this, you know. Make sure that you get all this done. And scoop this down a little bit like that. What you're doing is then blending it. See, look at that. It's almost instant when you blend it. When you blend it with your fingers, see? Now watch. It'll just pop. When you put a highlighter here, like for a curve on the top of the head right here, see? Now what you want to do is you'll grab yourself a large piece of graphite, like so, and we'll pop it down here and get a little more stable. This is a large piece of graphite, and what you want to do is around the face right here, you'll just pop it, and then it'll roll a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now what you'll do is you'll just come off it a little bit right here. And once you smooth it in, you'll take your finger and smooth that graphite onto that board, and then come off here. You know, Hannibal was a pretty wild character, so he's, you know, constantly got the creases in his face right here. Now see how I just scooped it down, and then I'm just going to blend this down like this and come off it, and then once again I'll do that again. And then I'll come off it all the way right here. Now see what that did was that's going to give him a little bit of the bruising from the mask. And then I'm going to go ahead and smear it in with my finger just across. See? You want this real thick right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend it real thick in right here and then come across. Just a little bit right here. See? Like that. Now when I work on his mouth, it's the same thing. See, when you work on his face and the structure, you want the same thing. But what I was going to do is show you, a lot of people are like, well, how do you get your whites in? Well, this is white charcoal. See? A lot of people are like, white, you know, they didn't even know it existed. So what you want to do is you want to take your white charcoal and start blending in your little pieces right here that come off. See, then you'll got that. What you want to do is get yourself a cloth and a rag right here and take that black off. Or you can use a little scrap piece of paper right here and then blend it off. Now watch. You're going to highlight this face right here. It'll just instantly come to life. Because the graphite's only going to allow it to mix just a little bit, see? Got a little bit too much black on it, so I want to take it off. Now if you don't want to do charcoal, you can use your oil to come across too. And then blend it in. If you don't want to use that, once again I'll use the small China markers right here. They're a little peel and stick. These will go on, see? Now you want to highlight this nose right here with that. I mean, it's instant, see? You want to just go in the highlight, in the highlights of it. Now his eyes. I always want to do their eyes. I wanted to make it pop. So what you're going to do is just put this right here in there. You go real thick with it. Go real thick. Off and on, so you get that marbleized look of the eye. See? And then you just want to put some little straight lines in there, and then come off it right here. And then marbleize it. That just makes it pop when you go to show it at a show. See? Now just give a little bit right here of a glaze. Now his eyes come out and pop. Same thing with this one. I'm going to mix this in right here, come across, and then I'm going to blend off that charcoal real thick, and I'll marbleize it, see? And when you marbleize it, you're going to come off it real thick, and then make the retina pieces on it, like that. Now when you pull him up, see the shine come away? See? Now you're going to have a real nice marbleization of it. Hannibal Lecter. Cut her easy.